About 2 weeks ago, I started a brand new Shopify Print on Demand store with the goal of going from 0 to 7 figures in sales in under 12 months. I've done this in the past, but this time I want to document everything step by step, as well as leverage brand new tools such as AI to show the fastest and easiest way for people to get started. And this is the series where I pull back the curtain completely and show you everything under the hood of what makes a print-on-demand store successful. Everything from our site optimization to our product selection to our ad account. You're going to get to see everything. Before we jump into it and give this week's update and show our sales and our P&L and everything that happened, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button so that I know that I should keep making more content like this and not just go back to running the store by myself. And then I should continue to make content and share this process as we go through it. So if you didn't see the first video, just to catch you up to speed, we launched a print-on-demand store on July 1st with about 50 designs on the site in what I think is a pretty solid niche. And I made other videos on how to choose a niche and make your first products that I'll link in the show notes. But we launched the store in a pretty strong niche and did $3,262.35 in our very first week. Now, obviously that's not all profit by any means. And I broke down the P&L for this week in that video that you can go check that out. Moving on to this week on July 8th, which is a Saturday, and typically Saturdays are the best. We did $590 in sales. And then Sunday, we did $778 in sales. And see, our total number of orders is up 42%. And going through the rest of the week, the 10th through the 14th, we did $3,791, which is up 38% from the previous period. So looking at all of that together, the 8th through the 14th, we did $5,159.82, up 58% from the previous period, aka last week. Now, these numbers seem exciting on paper, but real question, is it all rainbows and sunshine? Did we really make more money, or are we losing money, or is this even sustainable and something to get excited about? So the first place for us to look is in our ad account, which, as you can see, for the first week, we spent $1,266 on ads, and we had an average cost per click of about 60 cents, and our ROAS was about a 2.2. Now, for the second week, we increased our ad spend by about $500 and spent $1,753. So to do some quick math to see our overall return, we did $5,159 in sales divided by $1,753 spent on ads. So that gives us a 294 off Facebook ROAS, which is roughly a 3, and like I said in the previous video, our goal is to be at a 3 to 4x return. So not bad, considering it's our second week. We're already running at a 3, and our sales are increasing week over week. And let me know in the comment section down below if you'd like to see an in-depth training where I go through the ad account, everything from the targeting to what the ads look like to how we scale them. We could do a whole separate video just on that, so let me know in the comment section if you're interested in that sort of thing. But back to this week, so we've seen that we spent $1,700 on ads for about $5,200 in sales. The next cost to review is our Printify charge, which I can tell you that it's normally roughly 40%. So out of the 100% in sales, 40% goes right to cost of goods. So that gives us 60. Then you saw that we're running at a 3, which is 33%. So at 60 becomes 27. And then we have our overhead, software, transaction fees, which that's another 10 to 15% easily. So for this week, we ran at about 15% margin, which is about $750, maybe $1,000 in profit, which is not bad. It's nothing to scoff at, especially for it only being our second week. Our goal obviously is much, much higher than that. Now let's get into how we plan on getting there. So an important concept to understand is that the only ways to scale a print-on-demand business, or any business for that matter, are 1, to increase the number of people that are seeing your store, so more exposure. 2 is higher conversion rate. So the people you get exposed to, buying more often than they currently are. And 3 is the average order value. So those people that you get exposed to, that you get to convert buying more or spending more with your brand. And then 4th, which kind of ties into all of them, is your LTV, which is the lifetime value. So after somebody buys from you one time, are they buying from you 2, 3, 4 more times after that? Or do they have a terrible experience and they never want to come back again? So our whole game plan to optimize each of these areas comes down to something pretty basic at the end of the day, but it's often overlooked. And that is delivering an amazing customer experience. And it's the only form of marketing that compounds. When one friend has a good experience, they tell 3 more people. Those 3 tell 3 more. That's 9, 27. You get it, where I'm going with this. So we're going to compound our word of mouth marketing by investing in high quality products on Printify, like we're doing the Gildan 64,000 right now, looking at moving up to the Bella Canvas, which is even nicer, lowers our margin a little bit, but it's a better experience. And 2, and most importantly, we're giving refunds for any reason of any kind. If the customer does not like it, even if it was on them, even if they ordered the wrong size, we are going to eat that cost and ship them a new one. Second thing is adding more products into the catalog. So we launched with only 50, and using new AI tools like Midjourney and ChatGPT, we're able to fairly easily launch 50 to 60 new designs every week, or even more often than that, building on what our best sellers were. So we see what people are liking the most, and then we take that to AI and generate more like those. And by building out our product catalog that way, we're able to appeal to a wider audience base, as well as give our existing customers more products to come back and buy from us. And then 3rd is just more marketing. Right now, we're barely spending anything on ads in the grand scheme of things, and our plan is to increase our amount spent by 10 to 15% every couple of days. The reason we're doing this and not something much more dramatic, especially given the results we're already seeing, is that we want to have slow and stable growth rather than peaks and troughs. We want to build something that's really scalable and sustainable, and not just going to be a flare out. Like it's going to hit 20, 30K a day for a couple of weeks maybe and then die out. We want something that's a slow build to consistently generate hundreds of thousands of dollars a month in sales. And the way you do that is by building the foundation and the structure around it. And the last thing that's important to note is that each of those 3 things, word of mouth or customer experience, product selection, and the marketing, they all sound separate. They are all very closely interrelated. The reason I say this is that the word of mouth and the customer service, those people are on social media. So when they get hit with our marketing ads, they are then either leaving positive or negative comments based on the experience that they had. So by making sure we give everybody a good experience, that impacts what's in the comment section on our ads. And where do people go for social proof before deciding to buy from an ad or not? The comment section. So that helps the ads. And then our product catalog, building that out, that gives us new creative and new products we can be pushing in our ads, which that also helps them out. And then the ads, by driving them, we're then getting new customers, which gives us the opportunity to get more word of mouth. It also gives us more data to see what are the top selling products that we should be making more of. So it's kind of like a flywheel that as one performs, it makes the other ones perform well, and it just goes round and round until eventually you have a business that's able to scale very quickly and consistently. And if any one of those things is missing, say we had a no refund policy, then those people are commenting on the ads, hey, screw this company, don't buy from them. And you get how it slows down the whole process a lot more. And even though these results are exciting, being up 58% week over week, we are still so far away from $1 million in sales. So be sure to like and subscribe to follow along and get future updates to see if we actually do hit this crazy goal of going to 7 figures that quickly, and if it's really possible. But then again, is it possible that all the naysayers are right and print on demand is dead and it's too oversaturated? That's where we're going to find out. So be sure to follow along. And if you have any questions or anything I can help you with on your own journey, then be sure to let me know in the comments section. I'd be happy to help. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.